my LGBT friends and others. Okay, so I wanted to finish up chapter 33 and maybe do a little bit more. We've got several chapters to go still, so okay. Let's just jump in. And okay, always remember to pray before you listen to God's word. To see what it is that he wants to do, what message he wants to give to you today, okay? All right, chapter 21 and chapter 33, verse 21. And he provided the first part for himself because there is a portion of the lawgiver was he seated, and he came with the heads of the people. He executed the judgment of the Lord and his judgments with Israel. And of Dan, he said, of Dan is a lion's whelp. He shall leap from Bashan. And of Naphtali, he said, of Naphtali, satisfied with favor and full with the blessings of the Lord, possess thou the west and the south. And of Asher, he said, let Asher be blessed with children. Let him be acceptable to his brethren, and let him dip his foot in oil. Thy shoes shall be iron and brass, and thy days so shall thy strength be. There is none like unto the God of Jeshurun, who rideth upon the heavens in thy help, and in his excellency on the sky. He's a divine helper. And the external God is thy refuge, and underneath are the everlasting arms, and he shall thrust out the enemy from before thee, and shall say, destroy them. Israel then shall dwell in the safety alone. The fountain of Jacob shall be upon a land of corn and wine. Also his heavens shall drop down dew. Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people, saved by the Lord, the shield of thy help, who is the sword of thy excellency, and thy enemies shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places. Okay, we have just only one chapter to go. I don't know what I was thinking. We're at the end here of Deuteronomy. Okay, so chapter 34. Moses from the Mount Nebo views the land, his death and burial, his age, 30 days mourning for him. Joshua succeeds him, and the praise of Moses. And Moses went up from the plains of Moab unto the mountain of Nebo, to the top of the Pisgah, and is over against Jericho. And the Lord showed him all the land of Gilead unto Dan, and all of Naphtali, and the land of Ephraim, and Manasseh, and all the land of Judah, unto the utmost sea, and the south, and the plain, and the valley of Jericho, and the city of the palm tree, unto Zoar. And the Lord said unto him, this is the land which I swore unto Abraham and to Isaac and unto Jacob, saying, I will give it unto thy seed. I have caused thee to see it with thine eyes, but thou shalt not go over thither. So Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in the land of Moab, according to the word of the Lord. And he buried him in a valley in the land of Moab, over against Beth Peor. But no man knoweth of his scepter unto this day. And that's true. Nobody knows where Moses is buried, and it's for a good reason. So that you know who doesn't possess his body, okay? I think that's the reason. That's my opinion. And Moses was 120 years old when he died, and his eyes were not dim, nor his natural force abated. Wow. Ooh. I don't. That means he wasn't even ill. You know, he probably still looked young. You know, I mean, he probably looked old, but not old. You know, I mean, Wow. He didn't need glasses like I do. Okay. His eyes were not dim, nor his natural force abated. So he still had energy. Wow. Okay. And the children of Israel wept for Moses in the plains of Moab 30 days, so that the days of weeping and mourning for Moses were ended. Yeah, I bet they did. Wow. And Joshua the son of Nun was full of the spirit of wisdom, for Moses had laid his hands upon him, gave him the blessing. And the children of Israel hearkened unto him, and did as the Lord commanded Moses. And there arose not a prophet since in Israel like unto Moses, when the Lord knew face to face. He was the only one that was allowed to go up to Mount Mount Sinai. I'm getting old. Mount Sinai, and the people couldn't go close to the mountain. They had to stay at least 12 miles away because upon the fear of death, and the whole mountain shook. Okay, when God spoke. So it was like a mini earthquake or something. Anyway, very interesting. I think I just love this. Okay. So, in all the signs of the wonders which the Lord sent him to do in the land of Egypt to Pharaoh, and to all of his servants, and to all of his land, and in all the mighty hand, and in all the great terror which Moses showed into the sight of all Israel. This really is a book of miracles, everything that, can you imagine? Just, the parting of the sea alone, God speaking to the mountain, all the wonders that they saw. It's just, and then now there's Torah codes, there's actual coded messages within these books that Moses wrote. And then the angel gave Moses the book of the Torah, and there was they might have added a few of their own little, who knows, the secrets or whatever, and he put it in the Ark of the Covenant. I just think this is so fascinating, and just wonderful and wonderful. Anyway, okay, so now we're getting into the book of Joshua. All right, so. Okay, we're going to see what happens now that the people are going to go over Jordan. All right, see how Joshua, whips this place into shape. I just love how God works. Okay. All right, so the Lord appoints Joshua to succeed Moses. Extent of the promised land. God promises to assist Joshua. Joshua prepares the people to pass over Jordan. Okay, so this is chapter 1. Now, after the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord, it came to pass, the Lord spoke unto Joshua, the son of Nun, Moses' minister, saying, Moses, my servant, is dead. Now, therefore, arise. Go over this Jordan, thou and all this people, unto the land which I do give them unto the children of Israel. Every place that the sole of your foot shall tread upon, that I have given unto you, as I said unto Moses, from the wilderness and from Lebanon, even unto the great river, the river of Euphrates, all of the land of the Hittites, unto the great sea toward the going down of the sun shall be your coast. There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life, as I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. I will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. Be strong and be of good courage. For unto the people shalt thou divide for an inheritance and the land, which I swore unto their fathers to give them. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right hand or left, that thou mayest prosper wherever thou goest. This book of the law shall not depart out of my mouth, but that thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have a good success. So you follow this, you'll have prosperity, okay? Be strong and fear not, for I have commanded thee, be strong and of good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee whithersoever thou goest. And then Joshua commanded the officers of the people, saying, pass through the host and command the people, saying, prepare your victuals, and for within 3 days you shall pass over this Jordan to go in to possess the land which the Lord your God giveth you to possess it. And to the Reubenites and to the Gadites, to the half the tribe of Manasseh, spake Joshua, saying, remember the word of Moses, the servant of the Lord, commanded you, and saying, to the Lord your God hath given you rest, and hath given you this land. Well, they've been running around for 40 years. Sorry, I'm in a mood. Okay, so your wives, your little ones, your cattle shall remain in the land which Moses gives you on this side of Jordan, but you shall pass before your brethren armed, all the mighty men of valor, and help them. So the warriors. Okay. Until the Lord given your brethren rest, he hath given you, and they also have possessed the land which the Lord your God giveth them, when ye shall return into the land of your possession and enjoy it, which Moses the Lord's servant gave you on this side of Jordan toward the sun rising. And they answered Joshua, saying, all that thou commanded us we will do, whithersoever thou sendest us we will go. According as we hearken unto Moses in all things, so will we hearken unto thee. Only the Lord thy God be with thee, as he was with Moses. Whoever he be that doeth rebel against thy commandment, and will not hearken unto thy words in all that thou commanded him, he shall be put to death. Only be strong and of good courage. Okay, I'm going to stop there. So now we're into Joshua chapter 2 will be the next video, and other thoughts that I may have. I do hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and do share and like, and if you believe that God is blessing you, then share it with other people. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.